Alrighty, and welcome to another episode of the Power Podcast. My name's William.
This is Davis. What a day.
Long day.
Long day. 6 a.m. I got up today.
Thereabouts. Left here.
What time we leave here? About 7:15?
7:15ish.
Got back at 3.
Yeah. Long drive, but we didn't get traffic coming back where we thought we would.
Right.
You know, there was that.
Whatever it was.
Yeah. Oh, so where were we? Del Mar.
Annual Del Mar Nationals.
Goodguys show.
Yep.
This was the second time for me at that venue, and there was probably 2 to 3 times the cars today than there was for like the one around Thanksgiving. The place was packed today.
That place was hopping. We got there about 8 o'clock. No, we got there about 8:30, right?
Yeah, it's about an hour and a half drive.
Yeah, we got there about 8:30, and cars just start coming in, and no problems with parking, no problems getting in, and it was actually just start browsing.
Right. You know,
Autocross. That's cool.
That's awesome.
And they let you drive your car around in that great big loop through the whole show.
Oh yeah, up and down the aisles and stuff like that. So,
well, it's like a big loop you can drive. So,
no, but there were guys going up and down the aisles
up and
too.
down there, right? Yeah.
You know, so rather than getting stuck, like, you know, park your car, you're stuck in that spot for the day out on the pavement.
Yeah, get your beach chair out, get sunburn.
You know, so you know, pack up the kids and let's tool around for a little bit.
Plenty to see.
You know,
plenty to eat. All kinds of different foods there. Really, I mean, it wasn't just like hot dogs and burgers. I mean,
not that we ate there, but
no, but I mean, they had a good variety of stuff, and it wasn't ridiculously crowded.
Well, I told you last time I had falafel there.
Yeah,
I mean,
I was eyeing that gyro though, man. That sounds really good.
But where are you going to get a falafel at a car show?
Del Mar.
Goodguys,
man.
Yeah. So,
thumbs up, man, for me on that show, man. That was cool. I like the fact that people can drive around.
And it's not all on asphalt.
No. There's some buildings.
Definite
those
buildings.
Buildings
dirt.
Suck, dude. The lighting just sucks.
Well, it wasn't made for a car show.
Well, no, you'd probably be like at an auction for your, thoroughbred horse, but I don't know. It's the fairgrounds, so maybe an art festival or something going on in there, but that's still crummy lighting, man.
Yeah. Oh,
for cars, it just sucked, dude. It's just come on.
Yeah. On top of the fact that almost any brand make a car,
yeah,
American car.
Oh, they were there.
Was represented.
Yeah.
I forget the cutoff year.
Oh, I'll say 73, maybe.
73, 74.
Yeah.
I don't. You know what? I'm thinking of
maybe?
I'm thinking of Antique Nationals when I looked that up. That's 74.
I would say 72. That Eldorado we saw. That white Cadillac Eldorado, I think, was a 72 or 70. No, what? No, I'm take that back. I think it was a 67. I don't remember now. Pushing late 60s for sure.
Yeah. Okay, but on top
Looked like
of
a Tornado,
tons of cars. I mean, some obvious show cars, obvious
roadsters, coupes. Just muscle cars everywhere. Lots of muscle cars.
Plenty of Mopars, Galaxies, 50s Mercs.
Yeah.
Tons of Chevy stuff.
Chevy stuff.
But
they had a swap meet.
Okay, that's what I was getting to.
Right.
On top of it, there was a swap meet, which when I went in November, there was maybe like 10, 12 people there.
Oh, this was like a good, decent long row of swap meet vendor. So that was cool.
And then
like a car corral where you could sell your car. But
where you could sell your car.
You could sell your car, or you could just go in the parking lot and sell. I guess
you ain't selling them on Saturday for the prices they were asking.
But yeah, even the show cars though were, I'd say 25% of them were for sale. About every 4 cars, man, there was a for sale sign on there somewhere. A lot of stuff for sale.
Yeah, but in that car corral, what was it? That Econoline?
The Econoline super van?
Yeah.
66 super van. $8,500. I saw that and I thought, it must have like a V8 in it and be kind of tidied up and, with the exterior, with the original paint and the patina and whatnot. And no. It had some bad wood paneling going on inside. But,
40, 50 feet away for $9,000 was this killer E40's Dodge,
Yeah. It probably had a 6-cylinder in it too, so yeah. But yeah, you're just like
that beat up Mustang.
Oh man, I was thinking about that base, super base model. 200.
I guess it'd
cubic inch, 3-speed manual trans, no frills, AM radio. That's it, dude.
And it was an East Coast car.
No, it wasn't.
Okay, well, it was at.
It may have been, but
he was talking with someone. It had been on the East Coast. Oh. That's where all that rust was coming from.
Well, if it did, it was for a very short time because it had black plates, 6-digit black plates like mine.
Okay, but so I heard him talking.
And I even talked to the old man sitting in the chair there.
He grabbed your
ear. Talk like a mouse. It's like, hey, come here. But I was looking at the plate stack, and it was a black plate car, and so 6-digit. I'm like, that's a California car, man.
Okay,
so
you're saying
it sat outside, brother, guaranteed, man.
And wanted $5,600 for that.
$5,600 for that car. But I think he was saying he was the second owner.
Yeah.
Which, okay, I guess, but
that's not worth a couple $1,000s.
Not from him, it isn't.
I mean,
that car had been repainted, and they painted over the trim, and
it was missing trim. Did have the bucket seats.
Yeah.
The 3-speed was kind of cool, but
yeah.
But it's the 6 cylinders.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be all that zippy.
No. But
as far as
hey man,
buzzing through the gears.
I got you there and back today. Come on, man.
Oh no. But okay, in that 6-cylinder, you're not pulling any Steve McQueen moves.
Oh, you know what though? Back to the racetrack there at the show. What do they call it again? The
Y-Cross?
Yeah, the autocross.
Autocross.
Yeah, I forget the word. I'm curious what I could do with that, because it's all about acceleration and braking, and you're never getting out of first gear. That's all that is.
Well, you'd have to have
and
you'd have to have the right first gear and rear end combination.
Stock.
Okay. But I'm saying, like, if you're going to build it for that.
Well, that's what all those cars were, though, man.
Right, and then get the big wheels on there.
Oh, they're all wide. They're all 7-inch, at least 7-inch wide tire. Everybody out there. What are they? 18-inch rims, probably.
A lot of was Hotchkiss Performance.
Oh, Hotchkiss, yeah. Well, they're all suspension. Right.
Well, that's the other thing, because they're going around little hair,
yeah.
Speed up, brake, hairpin.
Right. 4-wheel disc brakes. The whole bit. Let's see what some stock cars do. 14-inch steel wheels, man. Non-power assist brakes, drums.
Be fun to do.
But you also got to remember too, they have smaller diameter steering wheels. They're thicker.
Can you imagine me taking the Galaxy out on that?
Yeah, dude.
Just mowing over cones after every turn.
Cones, dude.
getting that wheel going.
Yeah, that would be some work. I'd love to try it though. Take everything out of the trunk, and the car would feel totally different. Lighten it all up. That would be interesting.
Well,
was it free to do that, or was it the entrance fee for the?
Now you got to sign up for that.
Okay,
I'm sure of it. I'm sure
probably
it's
like $100 or something.
Yeah,
I didn't even look into that.
I didn't look into it, but there's got to be some.
No, they didn't. They were driving without helmets, so, but they did have a tech inspection. But I didn't see like.
You got to have some. For something like that, you just can't roll in for first day and say, "Hey guys, I'm here to race." There's got to be something.
I don't know, man. I mean, Antique Nationals, you just get in the car and go.
Yeah, but that's straight.
Yeah, the guys are drag racing without helmets. I mean,
well, drag racing
the car might be a 1940 Ford, but
that has to do with speed. Your top speed,
right?
Whether or not you need
autocross. I mean, how quick was the lap? Average time?
Under a minute.
Okay.
There
were 52 seconds.
Those were the hot ones.
Those are the hot ones, right? So you figure. That's what I'm saying. You're not getting out of first gear, man. I mean, it's that.
But
so it might take somebody average probably 2 minutes. I mean, is it? I don't know.
Okay, but
parameters
part of it.
I'm just saying.
As a spectator, who wants to see that?
I don't care about you.
well, I don't. But it's good guys. They care about a show, so they're going to want.
Good point. They want street.
They want some competition.
Street high performance cars that are equipped for road racing.
Right, because there was that truck that was doing like 65 seconds, and it was like, well, this is boring. Let's bring on the next one.
Yeah, but when's the last time you saw a panel truck do something like that?
November.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it was the same guy.
Oh, well.
But
is he the number one truck in his class, like I was saying earlier?
He could be. But there was
truck.
When one of the first ones that we saw was that it was a Pontiac.
Yeah, the Pontiac Tempest. I think it was 64 Tempest.
That guy was just getting squirrely all over the place.
He was pitching it.
Yeah.
But that's where that's what I'm more interested in is how well you know your car.
Well,
because I couldn't get in the Galaxy and drive it like you do. Just like I wouldn't expect you to get in the Mustang and drive it like I do. Or know what it's going to do.
True.
I mean,
the way that you get up on other people's rear ends
and don't brake and just let off the throttle and it slows down.
Yeah. Yeah, it would take me a while for me to do that in your car.
What I was saying, though, on the way down there, though, I was doing 80 in San Clemente at the bottom of the hill. And by the time I got to the top, I was doing 58.
Yeah.
With my foot on the throttle at the same pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And no in the car.
Okay. But one of the races that you didn't see, like when I went back, they called them like Mad Mike or something like that. The announcer guy's got to keep it moving. He was in, I think it was a Camaro.
Really?
Okay. Yeah. I mean, that was Chevy heavy, but
yeah. Okay. All right.
There were a couple Mustangs and
yeah. That's right.
Last time when I went, there was some Mopars that were going.
Oh.
But this guy he basically drifted
drifted as much as he could.
Oh
right.
Yeah, it was but totally under control.
Sure.
Had a great time. He took out one cone. But they do several laps.
Right.
They're like practice laps until
right.
They're probably competing now or
right.
later on. But I mean, this guy just had it, just dialed in.
Well, then maybe we should backtrack and going back a few podcasts where we talked to Sarah Bunte from the SCCA, who runs her RX-7 Rotary, was all fired up on SCCA and go-karting, but the SCCA, she was just hooked. So, I mean, that's just come as you go. But I think you might have to have a helmet for that. I don't know. You pay your $45, I think it was. Go hunt down some cones in a parking lot. That's timed.
Yeah.
And you just get on the freeway and go home.
Well, I'm sure we can find a photo or a cone layout.
But remember, she said too, though, is that they let you walk the course and check everything out, and then I think they give you practice time.
Yeah,
practice.
Do like a slow run.
Yeah, practice runs, slow run, and then they line everybody up and off you go. So.
Okay, but what I'm saying is,
that's cool.
Why not on like a real early Sunday morning?
Yeah,
we go out to like some Wilmington industrial area, set up some cones, and let's see what your Mustang can do.
All right.
We would need a lot of cones.
That's what the SCCA is paying for, man. $45, just show up. That's what you do in an Irvine airfield, right?
Yeah. Do you want to do it? Is it worth it to you? Try it?
Sure, I think it'd be fun.
Hook up the GoPro?
We'd have to hook up like 3 of them, man. Couple flips, yeah, just turn it on and just turn it on and go. Yeah, pretty much.
That'd be fun.
Autocross.
I couldn't do it in the Galaxy.
Why not?
It's just too big. It's not going to make those turns.
You'd be the number 1 Galaxy in its class, man.
A
full-size vehicle.
It'd be like that
4,000 pounds of Ford rolling through.
It'd be like that guy in what was it, Talladega that we met at the.
Oh yeah.
At the racing.
That's right. The old Cale Yarborough Ford Torino.
Okay.
Talladega.
He was
The
by
69.
far the last one in the race.
Well, he spun out too, but
but it was.
He didn't have power brakes, man.
I know.
No, wait. No power steering.
Yeah.
I remember that. No power steering.
Okay,
it was like a 10-inch wide tire.
But it was the coolest car on the track.
It had like a big block Ford 429 in it. Heaviest engine out there. Oh, but it looked.
Oh.
It stole the show with the looks.
Oh, Coronado Speedway.
Yeah.
That was a cool car.
It was had the cool factor, man. It all over everybody out there. Yeah, big block Ford NASCAR.
Yeah.
Everybody else is running 351s. Punched out to 500 horsepower. They all look the same. Bright colors. Lots of stickers.
Yeah, but that was the class that he was in.
that was awesome.
They should have made his own class. Then he could be in a class of his own.
See, in a class of your own. That's right. They do have that though up in Monterey. The Vintage Motorsport, they have their own class for vintage NASCAR, but limited a few because those cars were just hammered. It went to many dirt tracks in South Carolina and whatnot, and just got thrown away.
Well, like the guy we were talking to with that van, the
Divco.
Yeah,
1955 Divco.
That thing was.
That's pretty awesome.
Cool. 8 feet tall.
Easy.
Yeah. They took it off the frame and put it onto a Lightning.
A Ford Lightning, right?
I didn't know what a Ford Lightning was, so I just played along.
Pick up, big full size.
Oh, it's like full size passenger car.
It's
and then
a new deal, right? But like you said, it's powered by a 351.
So
like you said, that thing will get up and move fast.
Yeah, but then you're you're in this big box going.
The control part, that's something else.
But like what he was saying,
in the wind,
because they were fleet trucks. When something would go wrong, they would just
part it out.
I need this for this other one.
Yeah, that's what the guy's gonna do.
And same thing with that. NASCAR is like, well, it's broke.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have another one? Let's make it.
Well, I gotta. Let's see.
We'll duct tape it, sheet metal screw it, put it back together, get it back on the road. they weren't designed to be still around.
No, they're just flexed and stretched and tweaked and hammered, beat up. No love. But when they're put back together and restored,
Killer.
you go, man, wow. It looks better than the old vintage, like really washed out colored, film that we see on YouTube.
Oh,
You see them and you hear them, you just go, oh, dude, that's a big block. Crazy.
Was it last weekend or 2 weekends? No, it was 2 weekends ago. We went to
Hot Rod Homecoming?
yeah, the Hot Rod Homecoming, and then in the museum we saw the Hemi under glass.
Yeah.
I sent you a link for that, didn't I?
I didn't check that out. Oh, I failed on that one. Sorry.
You gotta check it out. And then, like, how it gives you the suggested ones. There was I clicked on the next one, and it was just all those wheelie cars. Like
Funny car. Was it? Well,
yeah, but these things go
straight axle jump. Oh, no, they're lifting, huh?
Yeah, no, that Hemi under glass, it doesn't lift a couple inches, a couple feet.
Oh.
It's a wheelie car. It goes
all the way back,
all the way up, and keeps going.
Now, they're not using wheelie bars either, then.
No, these are like almost full bumper
Right,
stands.
full bumpers. Oh.
Oh,
dude.
And there was a whole group of them that were racing and stuff like that with them.
Right.
Anyway, they were getting paid to put on a good show
Sure,
and stuff
it's a
like
promotion,
that.
right.
But
it's just like those Dodge wagons, the little red wagon. Like the Ford Econoline pickup truck. There was a Dodge had their version of that, and the guys would do the same thing. Mid-engine Hemi pickup truck doing a wheel stand.
Oh, okay, yeah. But in this video I watched, it even had, I think it was a truck that would go end over end down the track.
That doesn't sound good.
Well, it was set up to do that.
Oh.
Yes. No, it would do backflips. So it would pick up the front, kick out the back, and roll over.
Oh, man. That's safe.
Yeah. Late 60s, early 70s fun, man.
And we think autocross is entertaining.
Yeah.
No, but it's cool seeing that autocross, man. People tearing it up in their Corvettes, Camaros, Pontiacs, Mustangs.
Camaros.
Yeah.
There's a
one guy out there had a Corvair, man.
That's right.
It didn't sound like a 6, but it acted like a 6.
Yeah.
I didn't catch the announcer if he was saying anything about the car. I was down at the far end trying to get angling to get a better view for photos, but I saw him come down and he's got 4 headlights, man. What is that? That's different. And then he came and made the turn. I'm like, no, it's obviously a Corvair.
Right. And, we actually talked to a few people today, and there was only one Weird Just incident.
Yeah,
like we talked
to
that.
Bring that one home, don't I?
Talked with that guy that had the 4-door Corvair.
That's right, the 4-door hardtop Corvair, 1965.
And then what kind of engine?
It was
a V6.
It's a Chevy V6. I forget. I think he said it was a 4.3. I can't remember now.
And no radiator in the back, or no visual fan,
right?
Cooling system.
He had it right. It was a reversed.
Oh, that's right. And
V6 and a reversed firing order. And,
because it's on the other side of the differential.
Right. And then
he put the radiator in the front.
The radiator's up front where the spare tire would... Well, I guess the spare tire would go up there.
No, the spare tire goes in the back.
Where was his spare tire? Because it wasn't in the back.
Okay.
That other one we saw was an earlier
white one
model, and it sat over the engine. But that doesn't make sense either, because what would be in the front? Because like a Volkswagen, the spare tire sits in the front. So now I'm confused.
Okay.
But anyway.
But this guy
put the
radiator front
in the front.
30 feet of copper tubing.
1.5 inch copper tubing.
No, 1 inch.
Was it 1 inch? Okay. I thought it was 1.5 inches.
I think he said 1 inch. Ran it all underneath the car to the engine and then back.
Car, right.
And then back, with just some basic catalog, radiator.
Yeah.
Nothing special.
Aluminum Be Cool carburetor, Be Cool radiator. And it wasn't, he said it was straight up and down. It wasn't anything special. It wasn't slanted. It was just off the shelf. I'm assuming he had some fans on it, but I don't know. He wasn't wasn't very anxious to get up, was he?
No.
But that's cool.
But
like he said, he's like, I've had this car for, I think he said he got it in the late 70s. I don't remember. And then he got tired of dealing with it and just said, screw it. He
had another car.
Oh, okay.
He had another car. He got a new engine for that.
Oh.
And when the one he pulled out was this V6 that he put into the Corvair.
I'm lost.
Okay. The guy had two cars.
Yeah,
one's a Corvair. Car? I forget what the other car was.
Oh, okay.
But
it wasn't a Corvair then.
No.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay, but the other one,
okay.
The other one had
the V6.
Had the V6 in it, and he swapped it out, and he's got this V6, he's got this Corvair that
how can I make this work?
That he doesn't want the Corvair engine in there.
Right, he got tired of that.
V6, right. Corvair, V6, Corvair, it's going in.
Right, it fit. It looks like it should fit. I mean, it looks like it belongs there.
Yeah, he made it work.
He made it work.
But
like he wrapped his head around it for a while, and
I'm sure that
and made it work.
Plenty of
one of the sleepless nights on that one. Huh?
Yeah, just hours of just going.
Oh man,
motor mounts, firing order.
Yeah, but it made it work, man.
So will any engine go in reverse?
It seems to me most boat engines are in reverse, aren't they?
I don't know.
I think so. What makes an engine go in reverse?
I don't know. That's what...
Probably a camshaft. Your firing order.
I don't know. How do you take an engine and
make it run backwards? Now I have to think about it.
Because it's not this engine is running.
Well, you also got to remember. It's
running retrograde. Okay, it's not the transmission that's making it do that.
No, because I don't think so. I don't think that would matter. Your starter throws a certain direction.
Maybe that's what sets it in motion.
So will you reverse the polarity on a starter?
And then that would get it running.
So you'd spin it the other way?
You'd have to change the firing order.
You'd have to change the firing order.
Because that's what will keep it.
I don't know if that means you're alternating spark plug wires.
Well, you might have to change the timing.
Well, you'll have to change the timing, but I don't know how that works in relation with the cam. Because your cam is timed up and in the sequence of a standard firing order. So if you're reversing it,
I don't know, but this guy obviously did his homework.
Yeah. You know what? That's interesting. Yeah.
And he just kind of tossed it out there. Just like, oh yeah, it does this.
The sign said up front, said reverse firing order. So, but yeah,
But now that we've thought about it, it's more than just moving a few wires around.
Yeah, it is. He put some work into that, but that's like I said, hey man, that's build the kit, sell it. Not too many people ask me about that. It's like, well,
that's true. Well,
I can't help you past that.
and did you get pictures of the doors mechanisms
on that car?
Yeah.
I don't know. I shot the doors that were open.
It was a 4-door, no post.
Oh, I shot the post. Yeah, it's like a. Yeah, it's like a stump, dude. It's just weird.
Because I didn't go back and look at it. Like, it caught my eye, but then we were talking with him, and I didn't go back and
No, I saw the car and I go, okay, I gotta at least ask this guy where this radiator is, because the last time we saw it, I had no clue. So this time I'm like, okay, I gotta ask him. So, but like I said, it's like that 64, 65 Chevelle 4-door from the Sultan's car show. That guy had a 4-door, no post, hardtop, and the same look. You look at it, it's like, wow, 4 doors are open, and there's a stubby post, and you're like, did he customize this? And he said, no, that's factory, man. It's just kind of rare.
Yeah, well, that like the Corvair guy was saying.
Predecessor to the Malibu, right?
Chevy kind of, as end of Corvair.
About 60. Well, actually, I think Corvair ended in
66.
Yeah, 66, 67.
Okay,
Chevelle picked up in 63. So
okay, but as far as borrowing designs, and engineering aspects,
right? Well, yeah,
a lot of that stuff was taken from the Corvair.
Taken from the Corvair,
and then
put that steering wheel on there. Yeah, that instrument cluster might work. Same kind of similar look, right? Yeah, but a 65 Corvair, they don't look too bad. A regular 2-door hardtop, I think it looks pretty sleek.
It's one of the few Chevy products
I'll never own one though, but yeah, he got fed up and made his own car, dude.
Yeah,
Chevy V6, like I said, that you get parts for that all day long. Reliability, it's there.
Go to Pep Boys, pick up
pick
up an oil filter, and
done.
Yeah, or I should say
O'Reilly. So that was cool.
And what was that little spot of oil?
I don't know, man.
Under the Mustang when we were leaving.
I gotta go look now. Something else for me to do tomorrow. I'm doing it now.
Yeah, I hope that's.
But I'll check again.
Yeah, I hope that's not bad.
It was right in the middle.
It wasn't much.
No, probably like.
You did drive
6 drops.
At least 100 miles?
Oh, easy.
So I wouldn't be too worried yet. I mean, you got to check it out, but it's not like
yeah.
It's not like
yeah. Yeah, I could probably start by just popping the hood because you can see a lot in there, lots of room.
Yeah, those shock towers don't get in the way at all.
No.
How's the bathroom, or it's not the bathroom, the kitchen design coming?
Oh, I finished the cabinet.
Which one? The Curio?
The Curio Nook, yeah. I got to put one latch on it. The door's not square. It's not necessarily...
What? Door's not square?
Imagine that. Well, I realized that when I put the glass shelves in. I went, wait a minute. No, I put the cleats in. And then I put a ruler inside of it. And then I was going to check the level of them. And I... Top shelf, put the level on, and then I look at the top, of the inside of the frame. That looks weird. Top's not square.
Yep.
But it's pre-made. It's one of those deals that I tell you the truth, I don't know why it's not square, but it's one of those pre-made things for a ironing board.
Right.
It would be a kit that they would put in.
Right. So,
but
inset between the studs.
Yeah.
Ironing board.
Yep.
From like
1928.
I turned mine into a spice cabinet because it was next to the stove. Yours is a little too far away for that. Rip it out. Shelves for.
The glass did help though with the door. I mean, yeah, the door, because it stiffened it up and it kind of straightened it from what it was originally with the cheap panel wood. But hindsight, I should have cut it in half and made 2 doors out of it. But next time.
Yeah.
But I got 15 shelves in there and it looks cool and wife's happy and I made some space.
Any news on the sink for the kitchen?
I know what I want to get.
Just haven't found it yet?
No, there's a place in LA that specializes in basin sinks. Farm basin sinks. But, it's $800. It weighs 100 pounds.
Nice.
I like that when they say free shipping. 100 pounds and it's free shipping. Is it really free?
Well,
comes on a small pallet, I bet.
you know what? That's really not that bad.
Well, it's not big.
But like the cast iron ones, cast iron porcelain ones that like from Home Depot.
Yeah.
That I have to lift up by myself from the floor up to a bucket,
right,
up to the counter, and then drop it in. That's got to be at least 80 pounds.
Sure.
At least. So.
Yeah, your bathroom tub was a party.
Oh man. Clawfoot tub, cast iron, 6 feet long.
Yeah.
Coming out of a 28-inch door.
It fit. I don't know how, but
we took the feet off.
Yeah, you have to, and then we
stood it up on end.
Stood it up and dragged it through with what?
We put it on a
moving blanket on the bottom or something, and
we got it through the door. Got it into the bedroom.
Yeah.
Put it on the furniture dolly,
and then wheeled it
and over plywood down the steps back here. But then we had to lift that effer up into my truck.
I didn't help you put it in your truck. I helped you bring it from the patio into your bathroom.
You helped me bring it in?
Uh-huh.
No, you helped me bring it out.
I don't remember that.
You helped me bring it out.
Oh. I remember bringing it in.
One of your boys was here when we brought it out.
Oh, was that when we brought it out?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought we were bringing it in. Then I didn't help you bring it in? Maybe I did. That's confusing. Anyway, I must have did both.
Yeah, because I couldn't have done it by myself.
Oh, hell no, man. That's a 2-man job, no matter how you look at it.
Because when
I think I was even thinking of like suggesting a floor jack, you know.
Well,
whatever.
I must. The only way we could have done it was pull the truck back up to the driveway. So it's lower.
Right.
It dips down.
Right.
And we'd only have to lift it up like 2 or 3 feet rather than the full. I don't remember.
I don't know.
I know when we brought it back, I think I got one of my neighbors to help me get it off the truck.
Oh.
Because then we painted the outside.
Right, you had it porcelain glazed, and then it was brought back.
No,
You had issues with the feet for some reason, and they were backwards.
No, because some bonehead didn't know that there was two.
Oh, so they put them on wrong.
No, I put them on wrong.
Oh, you put them on wrong.
Yeah.
Because they look the same, but they're not.
Right, there's...
There is a front and a back?
Yeah, so that there's a pitch to it so it drains.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to go illusion.
Yeah, they all look the same. I
Right.
randomly put them on.
Right.
And then you put the fourth one on and it's off by an inch. Like, what's going on? Oh, you know what? No, we painted it first.
Yeah, we didn't paint it. You didn't paint it. We painted it. You painted it outside.
The wife did.
Yeah, some atrocious smelling stuff, I remember.
Yeah, we stripped the outside.
Yeah.
Because it was still kind of rough casting.
Yeah. You had to seal it. Yeah. You probably
We painted it, then-
painted it,
And then we brought it in.
finished it, and then you put it in, because once you put it in, you
Yeah.
can't get behind it.
Yeah. Then
Right. And you got to seal it, or otherwise you'll condensation and moisture, and next thing you know, you'll have rust stains on the floor. And good times.
Yeah.
At least you don't have it like upstairs.
That's true. But I guess my point eventually was trying to get around to when are we going to be building your new...
I got to get a sink, dude.
Okay, so after you get the
But
sink...
when I get the sink, see, it's already in. I got to get the sink first, measure everything again, for the kitchen, and then start with the pedestal. Like, it's basically like a pedestal. It's like it's not like a sink with a frame and a face frame, and you drop it in. It basically sits on top of a pedestal, like a podium, a low platform. It sits on top of that, and then you build out from there. So the size of the sink and the
determines
and
the
the
size
platform
of your cabinets.
is a deciding factor for the size of the drawers and the rest of the cabinets. So you basically put that in first, because that is the most, work.
It's a focal point.
Well, it's the focal point, but I have to deal with plumbing. I got to redo the electrical, and that's going to dictate where things are going to go as far as location underneath, and outlets underneath the sink, access, and then I can move the dishwasher.
I was just going to ask you,
over.
are you going to move the dishwasher over?
Oh yeah, I got to do that. So, but you can't do any of that until you get the sink, and so I'll get the sink, build a platform out in the patio, get it all set that way, and then tear apart the rest of the counter, and then put the platform in and put the sink on top, and then make 3 trips to Home Depot, get the plumbing dialed in, get the electrical, but I want to get the electrical somewhat ready, roughed in before I...
Right.
So when I have the counter out, I can put in the boxes. I'll be able to find the studs, rip out the cheesy cement board that's in there, and any plaster needs to be fixed. Get the boxes in, run the cables in, put the rest of my Romex through any studs, install, get ready for where I want to place switches and outlets, because there's nothing there. So
All that in a weekend.
no, I figure it's going to take me...
Well,
If I roughed it, and it would just, even if I rip everything out and was able to get the sink in and dialed in, and get it plumbed and electrical where it needs to be, I bet I could do it in like 4 days.
are you going to take time off work?
Oh yeah, I'd have to. I couldn't do that in a weekend. No way. Because I'll have every tool I own out in the patio. Because it's going to be the sink, and then the foundation cabinet that's going to be I got to build that first, and then so when I take it apart and then rip everything out and then throw that thing in there and put the sink in, it's like it won't look pretty, but
got something to
base
use.
and sink really isn't pretty by itself. It's just a big tub, so it's gonna be sitting on 2x4, until you put a face frame on it.
Right. Okay. Then again, my point being,
When am I going to do that?
when are you going to do it? Because I know
the
you're
hottest day of the year, man.
Oh no, that's the rear end.
It's going to be the weekend after we tear out your master bedroom, dude. Your plywood.
Right.
Dates. I need dates, man.
That's what
your
I'm
dates
getting
are probably going to be more accurate than mine because right now I owe money to Uncle Sam and yeah, I have other employment issues going on. So
yeah,
but I have it all drawn out. And lots of drawings. Folder full of drawings. I have most of the components for the electrical too, so that's good.
I'm just.
But when you say plumbing, dude,
I might need your help with some. Well, if you want to come help with some drywall,
sure.
I'll come over help with some kitchen. I got my plumbing weekend coming up.
I got boxes of tile that I'm not going to use, and I have boxes of tile that I'm going to use, and it's just taking up space. And it's just like, the day I finally lay some counter tile, which means this is gone, but it'll mean I'll be done. And then I get to do the back hallway, but that's something else.
The back hallway?
What else am I going to do with it?
Well, I got a lot. You're going to tile the back hallway?
No. I'm not going to tile that. I'm going to build cabinets for that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But that's... That'll probably be September.
Yeah. Well...
Plywood, man.
You can't tear every room apart.
You got to do it one room at a time.
That's my opinion, because otherwise you're constantly walking around going, oh, I got to do this. Or you can just close the door.
Well, there's no door there. So
okay,
yeah,
but I mean...
I got to walk through it.
Okay, but like if you're working on one room,
Yeah.
it's just trash, close the door. I'm done
exactly.
looking at it for today.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's why we work on cars, too.
Yeah, we got your rear end to yank out.
You're right.
We've got
the Mustang.
Major brake installation.
Yeah.
On the Mustang.
Hey, I was looking at what it would take for me to put a V8 in that thing. It's actually, I think I priced it out. I think it's actually cheaper to do that than it is to replace the rear end of the Ranchero, to finish the Ranchero. That's it. Rear end, paint, body, bumpers, the headliner, windshield. I thought that was kind of bizarre. Because if I go 5-lug, that's 90% of the battle. Well, 75.
But you get great...
And this is the interesting part. The 6-cylinder weighs 60 pounds less than a 302.
So you're going to be cutting into your gas mileage if you get a V8.
I'm just saying. I don't know.
Time and money.
Time and money, dude.
Wow. Yep.
But it's go find a 4-lug, 14-inch factory steel wheel. You can't do it. Well, you can, but it's used.
Probably bent.
Probably bent, because I have bent rim. It's annoying. You can't. Nobody makes them. So you either spend a lot of money and get 4-lug, 15 and or 14-inch aluminum wheels, and then chances are they're going to be wider. But I'm not really sure about that. But now you're looking at $1,000. $700. 15-inch tires for 15-inch wheels are more plentiful and easier to find than 14s.
Okay.
But it's the whole 4-lug, 5-lug, man. That's just the killer. It just sucks. I mean, there were some cars out there today that had like your Datsun 280Z 4-lug. They had it's a rally sport looking wheel.
Like a centerline looking thing?
No, they're like 6-spoke, maybe 8-spoke. Those will work. Same bolt pattern, but
You don't want that on.
they're more money. They're more money than if I was to get like a Magnum 500 5-lug or your basic Western Gold Nugget wheel from Swap Meet, dude. It's just your options diminish quickly.
Oh, and speaking of things that you can't get, I got my fender.
That's right.
I got my
That's
fender on
68.
Friday for the Galaxy.
Now,
I'm-
are you looking at? Is it a different? Do you have the problem of a different model car that might have like holes in it for side trim? And
What's a body shop? If it is, they can get filled.
I'm just wondering. I don't know.
I'll know on Monday. I got an appointment with him after work. He wants to discuss details.
Right.
So, bring my wallet. 'Cause details means it's probably going to be beyond what the insurance is going to cover.
Oh, speaking of your wallet, though, the motorcycle. I know we saw those guys screwing around out front of the shop today on the way back, but
Yeah, it'd be nice if I would have saw him like inside working, but I told him it's been ridden like twice in the past 3 years. It's not like I need it next week.
right.
I'd like to be riding it to work fairly, in the near future.
Not raining.
Exactly. I don't mind riding the bicycle to work. I like it some days, but after a day of trenching and shoveling and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you want to kickstart something, huh?
Well, I just want to go home. Sometimes pedaling just like oh man, this sucks.
Rediscovering the other joints.
Like, oh yeah, shoveling dirt, up into a dumpster. It was like, for a couple hours. It was like, oh yeah, I wish I would have driven the truck today. This is part of getting old.
So about the shop, though, did you tell them about a podcast or anything yet?
Nah, not yet.
We should hit them up, man. Put some stickers on the window.
Hit them up for an interview.
Sure.
Want to pick it up or something like that.
Absolutely, man. Get schooled and try it, man.
Well,
Whatever else they work on.
According to him, I work 7 days a week.
On anything? On any motorcycle?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Is he out at the Long Beach Swap Meet for bikes?
I've never seen him.
Or he didn't say anything to you about it?
No. But
because that's something that's, send one of your lackeys out there or, your girlfriend and do half-page flyers and, hit the bike parking lot out there for
stand next to the ecology girls with the flyer.
20 minutes. There you go. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Parts is parts, man.
So, but I mean, there were in the shop definitely some Triumphs, some older Harleys, and then some just trick custom stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think a 54 Harley that was just all choppered out. Just
Wow. Any Indians?
I didn't know.
See, that would grab your attention because they're better than Harley. Yeah.
Exactly. That's why I started thinking. It was like, no, I would have made note of that.
What's that? More attention to design. Oh.
Yeah, but I gave him a pretty good list of things to do. So
cool, man.
I'm not expecting it, by Friday.
Yeah. What Friday? Because I know it's not next Friday.
Right. But let's be. I'm over it. I just.
Oh, I understand, man. You hit a point and you're done.
I got. I'm back on the house. The plumbing, the back room.
Right.
I got to start going through all the rooms again. Touch up paint.
It's amazing, huh? You don't have dogs or kids, but yeah.
We got cats.
Chips on walls and
the cats rub up on everything.
Sure.
Climb up in the windowsills.
And you put like a bright white light on it, and you're just like, what is that?
Yeah. So,
where'd that come? It wasn't me.
Yeah. So
because I painted it.
Right.
It's like I take it all personally, man. I get pissed.
But like
it takes time.
Stuff like my medicine cabinet. I made that.
Tweaks.
I painted that. I use it every day.
Right.
But the paint's wearing out. Around the handle. I was like, okay, that's just normal wear and tear, but it looks like crap. It's like it's easy. Take the handle off, throw some paint on there, but
are you not to paint over the handle like every other 2-bit painter around town?
That's why I do not call myself a painter. I get offended when my boss says, "Well, you're the painter."
Oh,
and it's like, no, because I paint the tops of things, the bottoms of things, the insides of things.
Man, that guy's pushing your button, huh?
Well,
he's doing it deliberately, man.
Well, and he's just trying to get my goat.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You're the painter, aren't you?
Well, like when something comes up,
right?
Well, that's one of his common go-to phrases. Like if there's a problem,
yeah.
Say if it's a carpentry problem,
well, you're the cabinet guy, aren't you?
Exactly.
Insert name here.
Well, you're the electrical guy. You're the plumbing guy.
You see that torch over there? Yeah, you're the plumbing guy, right? The current tester, yeah. Mm-hmm. You're the electrical guy. Paintbrush, that fits your hand, both right and left hand. The roller, it goes both ways. Do you tell him he's a comedian?
Or one of his other phrases is like, "Oh, by the way, how are you going to fix this?" What? So yeah, it's been like this for 15 years. How are you going to fix it?
Oh man. One word: procrastination.
Yeah.
Just keep it on going for the 15 years. At least he doesn't ask you about the 3 words that you don't want to hear from your wife.
Well, we have several. We came up with several of those.
Yeah, if you have any input on that, feel free to send us an email at primerpodcast@gmail.com.
While you're at it, go ahead and hit us up on Facebook. The pictures from today should be up. Well, if you're listening to this, the pictures are up.
There you go.
I'll
get those loaded tonight.
Late? Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah. A couple more IPAs into it, yeah.
Yeah. And you don't have your calendar, so do you know what? Off the top of your head, what's coming up?
What's coming up? Let's see. We have today is April. So we got April. We have the. Are we doing the Knott's Ford show? Or are we going to Irwindale Swap Meet?
Let me talk to my buddy Danny. See if
I'll do either one.
If he's coming down there with his semi club, it's this group of guys.
Okay, that's cool.
I haven't seen him in a while.
If he's going to go with the club, he'll be there early.
I don't know.
Which is a plus on my end because I like to watch the cars come in.
That's right.
Because that is primo car show,
photo op,
video op. See them, hear them. They're idling. They're pulling in.
And we haven't been to that show for a couple years.
Ooh, I haven't been there in like 4 years. Yeah.
Because that one gets old when you go every year.
Yeah. Throw a rock and hit a Mustang.
So
it's true, man.
Let me talk to him. If he's going, then I would say definitely Knott's.
Okay.
Irwindale seemed kind of cool.
Yeah.
We'll play it right now. Let's play it by ear. But next weekend is that Econoline show.
Oh, the 13th, the Rose Bowl, Pasadena, 10 to 2. I'm down for that, man. Maybe we'll see your 66 Super Van out there for $5,000 instead of $8,500.
The Rose Bowl parking lot. All 61 to 67 Econoline owners are invited.
So you're talking vans, pickups.
Says bring your questions.
Panel van.
Favorite passengers. Share parts, photos, literature, toys, cameras, etc.
That's right, man.
You know,
we're dusted the Rose Bowl, eh?
There you go. But
I love Pasadena.
But the Wheels of Confusion guys have got to be there.
Oh yeah, they'll be there.
Then the weekend after that was Irwindale and Knott's Berry Farm.
Then we get into May.
We get into May. We got Plains of Fame, the first weekend.
Yeah, 4th, 5th. That's right.
Which
either day is probably good for me. I don't got anything else going on, so
we can talk about that later.
Yeah, no problem.
Let's see. Weekend after that, the Sultans have their car show.
That's the Canine
the police one
fundraiser for the Long Beach Police, correct?
Yeah, the one that's kind of tucked back behind by the shooting range.
That's the Canine unit, right? They have their own facility on the east side of Long Beach where they have the shooting range and canine dog training and the whole bit out there. It's pretty cool. It's in a park.
Small but cool.
Yeah.
It's a good pop in, pop out, very family orientated.
Sure.
Then May 18th, 19th, which would be the weekend after that, we've got the NMCA West.
Oh,
Drags.
NMCA West, yeah. Back at Pomona.
That'd be what? National Muscle Car Association?
That's right, man.
Oh.
Killer show. Remember that back in July?
Okay, that's
100 degrees outside.
Yeah, but we got to go up in the.
Oh yeah, air conditioning and a cold
free water.
Cold water. Oh, that was cool.
But
I got to tell you, man, shooting pictures is just as fun. It's just as good,
especially when you're right there on the line.
Oh man, that's the best. It's exciting.
Then let's see. June, we've got the Antique Nationals.
Antique Nationals at Irwindale.
That was always
drag.
A kick.
Always a good time. Really cool stuff. Really low key. There's no crazy, beer garden. There's no pinup girl contest. It's old cars, drag racing, and there's like a real small swap meet. Lots of 4-bangers, flatheads, straight 6s, Packards, Model Ts, Model As. It's pretty cool stuff. So
yeah, that one's always a hoot. Weekend after that, Ink and Iron.
Ink and Iron.
As they say, the granddaddy of them all.
Oh man.
We'll
customs, and more customs.
We'll have to find the.
We got a long day for that one.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're gonna do yet, man. Seriously. Bring a sleeping bag? I don't know.
Well,
hey. So if we brought a van and parked out in the parking lot, can we sleep in it? Who do I know has a van?
I don't know anyone who has a van.
Because
if
how much is parking for the day?
Probably $25.
Even if it's $40, it's still worth. Camp out in your car for 4 hours.
We could bring the Galaxy, put the car cover on, take a little snooze inside.
Oh man.
Another option with that.
I wonder if we could put the Easy up over the Galaxy, man. Put the banner up. We'll be back in 10 minutes.
Another option.
Cheap Charlie says that might be a good idea.
Even cheaper, if my boss has a rental that's open.
Oh.
We don't have to come all the way over to my place.
You got one closer?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right there, huh?
Uh-huh.
On Broadway.
He actually kind of tossed it out there.
We'll spend more time on a short bus than we do anything else. You know that? It takes us an hour at least.
Okay.
To and from, but still.
But
so you figure factor.
But if we're at the
2 hours,
if we're at the apartments, we could bike it over there.
That's an option. All right, we got some discussing to do on that one. Sorry to bore you.
Then let's see, June.
Then after 15th, that is the
LA Roadster Show.
LA Roadster Show. We got to hit that.
And then the weekend after that is the HRS West at the Auto Club Speedway.
Open wheel racing.
Oh,
Vintage racing.
That's right.
Uncle John, man.
Yeah, okay.
We missed last year's by like he threw us an email at short notice. It was like within a week.
And there's something going on.
And we had something going on. And maybe it was the LA Roadster Show or something. But, you know, HSR West out in Fontana. So, circle track.
More racing. Like I said earlier,
That's awesome.
I can watch that stuff all day long.
Vintage open wheel racing. Oh, that sounds like Coronado with just like circle track, dude. That's crazy fast speed. Maybe we could get some good photos. Maybe hopefully by then I'll have a zoom lens. So.
Yeah, and maybe
that's
some
pretty
media
cool.
passes.
That's different. Oh yeah.
So if you're gonna be at any one of those shows, let us know.
Email,
buy you a beverage, say hi. And so just toss us an email. I think that's about it.
I'm good, man.
Yeah, I'm thirsty. And I got to walk to the liquor. Didn't go to Rite Aid today.
I'm surprised they didn't call you.
Like, hey.
There you go.
So until next time, which will probably be next weekend.
You got it, man.
Expect a few more remote podcasts.
Sure.
You know, driving ones.
Yeah.
Just time wise. Sometimes it might be easier in the car because that's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of car shows to squeeze into all that other stuff. So I know the quality is not quite as good, but it's still pretty good. So until next time, my name's William.
This is Davis.
Don't